Shine Superstars, it's your favorite light, Coach MB in the building. And it's a great day to be alive. So we're talking about commitment to change and why a lot of us want to change, but for some reason we just can't commit to it. So the foundation is honesty. We got to be honest with ourselves. We got to be honest with who we are, what we've done to get ourselves to the place that we're in right now, what we're not doing to get to the place we want to be, and what we are doing that's holding us back. We got to be honest. We got to accept responsibility for it and stop blaming it on other people. Stop playing the victim, because we can all be victims. But when are we going to take responsibility? So be honest with yourself so that you can commit to the change that you want. And we're talking about 5 principles, and you got to apply all 5 principles. Some of these you're going to know and you're doing already. Some of them you're not going to know and you're going to start doing. And some of them you're going to know, but you're not doing. But you got to do all 5 of these things if you want to be committed to making the change that you want in your life. First thing is accountability. The second thing is belief. The third thing is courage. The fourth thing is discipline. And the fifth thing is enthusiasm. And today we are talking about discipline. You want to know what discipline is? Discipline is consistently doing something when no one else is looking. Like, it's easy to go to work and then let me talk about myself real quick. I'm just going to talk. I don't know what you do, but I'm going to tell you about me. So because I was working somewhere that I didn't want to be just for some money so that I could do things that I wanted to do, I didn't have a strong enough why and a strong enough who. We talked about that when we were talking about accountability and our reasons. But my purpose was, I just want to clock in, get some money so I can go. That's not what they hired me for. They didn't hire me to clock in, get some money, and go. They hired me to clock in, do the work that they told me to do, execute on the thing, be giving them my time when I'm there and my attention, and then go. But a lot of us, I'm not going to talk about us. I'm just going to talk about me. I expect to be paid whether I'm doing my job or not, because I'm in the building. That was my mentality. So I would go to work, and I would be on the computers, doing my thing, playing games. Then if a supervisor is like about to come walking around, minimize that screen, pull up the screen I'm supposed to be on anyways, and then start doing the work. That's not discipline, because I'm only holding myself accountable when I think other people are watching. Discipline is doing whatever is required to make the change when no one is looking. It's doing the things in the dark. Like, what are you doing when no one's around? It's easy for us to do 5-10 minutes or something, record ourselves doing it, then post it on social media and have people believing that we're making big changes and doing big steps. I'm guilty. Been there, done that. I've done it. I've done like a 5-minute workout, took a picture, like, yeah, got my workout in today. No, you didn't. You did. You didn't even stretch good. But that's what we do. And then we want other people to give us praise and credit. Like, yeah, girl, you doing that thing. You go ahead. Look at you. How many days in a row? But what are you doing when no one's looking? How disciplined are you then when you don't feel like getting up? You don't feel like staying up. You don't feel like doing the work. You want to just sit down and watch TV and just relax your brain and let other stuff come into your mind besides the stuff you're supposed to be focused on. What are you doing then when you're dozing off? But if it was something like you were preparing to go to a concert so that you can watch somebody else be in their total glory of the change that they made so that they could be doing the thing they wanted to do, you're going to stay focused. You're going to be in there. You're going to discipline yourself to save the money, to find the outfit, to leave on time, to get a ride, to show up on time, to get a good parking space, to pay the park, to get in the building, to get your snacks, and then get in your seat. You got all that, your ticket, you got all that. You got the discipline to do that. But if you want to commit to change, then that same effort, that same energy, that same discipline that you have in order to line up single thing to get to that concert is the same discipline you have to have when no one is watching. Discipline is done in the dark. That's where the photos are developed. You don't get a photo and then stick it under the light and be like, go, shine, bring me stuff. That's how you ruin it. And that's what we do. We'll do something, we'll share some things, and we're not really doing what we're supposed to do. And then we just throw it out there into the universe, throw it out there into the internet verse, right? And we're like, hey, look at what I'm doing. And then people start criticizing and talking about it. Some people support it, some people don't. And now you taking in all that stuff, and it's ruining what it was that you were like committed to doing. And now you've gotten doubt and disbelief, limiting beliefs, and you're like, I don't really think I can do this, because you put something out there when you weren't disciplined in the dark. You were waiting for someone else's validation. And discipline does not require, nor does it seek validation from others. Discipline is doing whatever it is you have to do, when you have to do it, how you have to do it, why you have to do it, whether you want to do it or not, when no one else is looking. So if you want to be committed to change, commit to discipline. Commit to disciplining your body, disciplining your mind, disciplining the things that you tune into, you watch, you listen to. Commit to those things. Like, find something small that you can commit to. You want to lose weight? All right. Don't try to do everything at once. Break it down in phases. What can you discipline yourself to do? Well, I don't think I'm going to go to the gym every day. I don't think I'm going to do that. Okay, what do you think you can do? Because when people ask us what it is that you want to do, it's always, well, I don't want this. I don't like that. Okay, what can you do? Can you stop drinking sodas every day? Or maybe if you're drinking 3 sodas a day, can you cut down 1 soda so that you're only drinking 2 sodas a day? And then you gradually change, because in order to make change, it's going to be in stages. Like, you don't say, I'm going to change. You wake up one morning, I'm going to change. And then you change. It's going to take steps, because it took steps for you to get to the place that you don't want to be right now. It didn't just happen overnight. So it's going to take steps. And if you can just map out those steps and commit to being disciplined and commit to being courageous, to doing the thing even though you're afraid to do it. Commit to believing yourself, to say that it's possible and that you're perfect for the job, and commit to holding yourself accountable and taking back your responsibility, taking back your power, taking back your control from everybody else that you gave it to. Then you can commit to the change.